Hypericum perforatum from Allen's Keynote, also known as St. John's wort, family Hypericaceae. Mechanical injuries of spinal cord, bad effects of spinal concussion, pains after a fall on coccyx, punctured, incised or lacerated wounds, sore, painful, especially if of long duration. Injuries from treading on nails, needles, pins, splinters from rat bites prevents lockjaw. Preserves integrity of torn and lacerated members when almost entirely separated from body. Injury to parts rich in sentient nerves, fingers, toes, matrices of nails, palms or soles, where the intolerable pain shows nerves are severely involved, of tissues of animal life as hands and feet. Nervous depression following wounds or surgical operations removes bad effects of shock, of fright, of mesmerism. Always modifies and sometimes arrests ulceration and sloughing. Crushed, mashed fingertips, tetanus after traumatic injuries. Vertigo, sensation as if head became suddenly elongated at night with urging to urinate. Headache after a fall upon occiput with sensation as if being lifted up high into the air. Great anxiety lest she fall from this height. Spine after a fall, slightest motion of arms or neck extorts cries. Spine very sensitive to touch. Bunions and corns when pain is excruciating, showing nerve involvement. Convulsions after blows on head or concussion. Relations compare arnica, calendula, ruta, staphylos agria. In wounds where formerly aconite and arnica were given alternately, Hypericum cures. Hypericum, St. John's wort from Homeopathic Materia Medica. The great remedy for injuries to nerves, especially of fingers, toes and nails, crushed fingers, especially tips. Excessive painfulness is a guiding symptom to its use. Prevents lockjaw, punctured wounds, relieves pain after operations. Quite supersedes the use of morphia after operations. Spasms after every injury. Has an important action on the rectum, hemorrhoids, coccydynia, spasmodic asthmatic attacks with changes of weather or before storms, better by copious expectoration. Injured nerves from bites of animals, tetanus, neuritis, tingling, burning and numbness, constant drowsiness. Mind feels as if lifted high in air or anxiety lest he fall from heights. Mistakes in writing, effects of shock, melancholy. Head heavy, feels as if touched by an icy cold hand, throbbing in vertex, worse in close room. Brain seems compressed, right side of face aches, brain fag and neurasthenia, facial neuralgia and toothache of a pulling, tearing character with sadness. Head feels longer, elongated to a point, in fractured skull, bone splinters. Brain feels alive, pains in eyes and ears, falling out of hair. Stomach, craving for wine, thirst, nausea. Tongue coated white at base, tip clean. Feeling of lump in stomach. Rectum, urging, dry, dull, pressing pain. Hemorrhoids with pain, bleeding and tenderness. Back, pain in nape of neck, pressure over sacrum. Spinal concussion. Coccyx injury from fall with pain radiating up spine and down limbs. Jerking and twitching of muscles. Extremities, darting pain in shoulders, pressure along ulnar side of arm. Cramp in calves. Pain in toes and fingers, especially in tips. Crawling in hand and feet. Lancinating pain in upper and lower limbs. Neuritis with tingling, burning pain, numbness and flossy skin. Joints feel bruised. Hysterical joints, tetanus, traumatic neuralgia and neuritis. Respiratory, asthma, worse foggy weather and relieved by profuse perspiration. Skin, hyperhidrosis. sweating of scalp, worst in morning after sleep, falling of hair from injury, eczema of hands and face, intense itching, eruption seems to be under the skin. Herpes zoster, old ulcers or sores in mouth when very sensitive. Lacerated wounds with much prostration from loss of blood. Modalities: worse in cold, dampness in a fog, in closed room, least exposure, touch, better bending head backward. Relationship: compare ledum, punched wounds and bites of animals. Arnica, Staphylos agria, calendula. Ruta coffea. Antidotes: arsenic, chamomilla. Dose: tincture to third potency.